Hey guys, it's CJ from SmartKitKat.com. We're here at Samsung's booth at CES 2014 checking out the Galaxy Note Pro with a 12.2-inch display. It's massive, as you can see. So on the front we got a, pull it out there, we've got our 2-megapixel front-facing camera up there next to the Samsung logo. Again, we have the massive 12.2-inch display, and that is WQXGA resolution. That's 2560 by 1600. So same as the Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition. Actually, this device is a lot like the 2014 edition. It's just bigger and it has some advanced features, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Moving down at the bottom, we have the same button configuration with a physical home button flanked by 2 capacitive buttons for your back and multitasking. And then let's take a look around the device. So on the bottom, as you can see, it's flush. It does have the chrome look wrapped around the sides of the device. On the right side, we have a SIM card slot over here. This is probably the LTE version, so it's probably packing the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800. I believe it's 2.3 gigahertz quad-core processor. The Wi-Fi should have Samsung's Exynos octa-core processor included. So there's no release date and pricing information on that, so they'll probably clear that up a little bit later on. We've got our micro SD card right there. We have dual speakers on the sides, both sides. 3.5mm headphone jack over here. And over here your S Pen goes in the slot right there. S Pen's right here. Of course it has the button to initiate all the S Pen features. Along the top we have an IR blaster to use with your TV. And then you have your volume up and down rocker and a power button. On the back we have an 8-megapixel camera with flash, and then we have the faux leather. This is the black model, but there's also a white model. As you can see, it has the stitched leather look wrapped all around the edges of the device. So we flip back over, pull it back down, check out what's new with the software. First things first, this is running Android 4.4 KitKat, so it's an upgrade over Jelly Bean that's on the 2014 edition. And as you can see, it now has the enhanced magazine UX feature. With the older tablets, you have to swipe up and you get this very limited magazine feature, but now it's integrated throughout the tablet. As you can see, you still can access your standard home pages. If you want, you can create more over here and do it that way if you want to go that route. Otherwise, you can jump into the magazine UX and you can put all these different widgets. You can put your apps. Let me see if I can. Let's see here. You can see we have our apps here. You can move them around if you want. Alright, so if you want to customize the layout, you can just tap and hold on the screen. If you want to add an app, you can go in here and maybe add the gallery app to one of the blocks. You can resize it to fit the area. You can add other widgets over here. So let's add one more. See, we got our frequently used apps over here. So as you can see, the magazine UX is more robust. You can actually put your apps there now. It's not just the news and the weather and things like that. So speaking of the S Pen from earlier, you still have all the S Pen features. You have your action memo, scrapbooker, screen write, S Finder. Then you have your pen window where you can open multiple windows over the screen. But one of the new features, or the features that they enhanced over the other tablet, is the multi-window. With the other tablets, you can open 2 windows at a time. Well, now you can open 4 at a time. So say we have internet in one, and maybe look up some files. And then let's see, maybe the gallery, another, and for the 4th one we'll go to email. And as you can see, you have 4 different windows open at the same time. You can even open YouTube and watch videos while you're multitasking. You can swap out windows. So you can of course expand to a single app if you wanted to as well. So to round up the specs, we talked about the processor and the screen. There's also 3 gigabytes of RAM. There's going to be a 32 gigabyte and 64 gigabyte model. Of course, you can add more storage with the micro SD card slot. And then the battery has a 9,500 milliamp hour capacity. There's going to be Wi-Fi and LTE versions. And as far as thickness, it's 7.95 millimeters thick, so not too thick. The larger screen size did add some heft to it. It's now 750 grams in weight for the Wi-Fi version and 753 grams for the 3G LTE version. So this was CJ from smartktai.com. We're here at CES 2014, and this was the Samsung Galaxy Note Pro with 12.2-inch display.